Welcome back. Yesterday was a fantastic session for our markets, a powerful rally. The Nifty closed above 63,000. The sensex at that 18,750 mark, higher for the 7th day in a row. And this morning, there is strength across the Asian market after Jerome Powell had a dovish tilt in his speech yesterday. Asia is strong, and the SGX Nifty suggesting a start with a gain of 0.5% above the 19,000 handle on the futures. But let's drill it down to individual stocks. Our entire research team is standing by. This is CNBC-TV18's list of top 10 stocks for the day. And first up, we've got Vivek joining in. Vivek, what do you have for us?
Well, quite a few stocks on our radar. First up on our list is Indigo and, aviation companies on the back of the fact that jet fuel prices have been trimmed lower by a little over 3%. Also keep on your radar Zomato. Now, yesterday there was a significant block deal. We had indicated that one of Alibaba's subsidiaries, Alipay Singapore, they sold close to 3% stake in the company. But very interesting when you're talking about the buyer was an arm of Temasek Holding called Kamas Investments. And this isn't the first time that Temasek actually has an exposure as far as Zomato is concerned. They already hold a 2.86% stake in the company via an other arm known as MacRitchie Investments. So expect some green as far as Zomato is concerned. Dynamatic Tech, some good order inflow coming in. The company has gone ahead and signed a 15-year long-term contract with an aerostructure company called Spirit Aerosystems. This is for the company's Belfast facility. And lastly, keep an eye out for Sanghi Industries. Some interesting news flow coming in there. The company has said that a board meeting has been scheduled on December 3rd. This is to consider various routes for fundraising. And just a couple of days back, in fact, the company managed to secure a loan from Kotak Special Situations Fund, where they invested almost 550 crore via the NCD issue. And this particular stock has been buzzing off late.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Vivek. Well, let's hop across to Ekta. She's tracking some more stocks that are in the news. Ekta?
Thanks for that. Well, yes, Shilpa, Medicare, and I expect all of these stocks to be in the green. Shilpa, Medicare, their Unit 4 in Telangana has received the Health Canada approval. This allows the company for commercial distribution of products in Canada. Remember, this particular facility had received a warning letter from the US FDA as well as an import alert. So maybe this Health Canada approval will probably give hope and fuel the market sentiment in terms of maybe getting a green signal eventually from other regulatory authorities as well. TN Mercantile Bank, they have been authorized for undertaking government business on behalf of the Reserve Bank of India. And KPI Green, the board has recommended a bonus issue of 1:1.
All right, Ekta, thank you very much for that. Now, Oberoi Realty, Suntec Realty are also in focus. Sonal is standing by to tell us why. Sonal, hi, morning.
Good morning, Prashant. Well, the numbers for registrations in the month of November for Mumbai real estate market are out, and they have shown a good growth. That's up 17% on a YY basis at 8,865 units in the month of November, which is a growth of 4% on a month-on-month basis. And if we look at the 11 months in calendar year 2022, that's from January to November, these registrations have already surpassed the registrations that were seen in calendar year 2021. Basis Jan to November 2022 data, as per Knight Frank, 2022 has emerged as the best year in a decade for real estate registrations. So good going for all these companies. So these stocks will be in focus today.
Okay, thank you very much for that. The strength in the Mumbai real estate market continues for yet another month. But let's talk about crude. Manisha is here to tell us more. Manisha?
Well, thank you so much for that. Yes, it's seen a nearly 3% of gain in the overnight markets. And as you were mentioning, it's about the U.S. Fed Chair Powell indicating a smaller rate increase ahead. U.S. dollar decline has been supportive, and so has been the Chinese demand expectations coming back. For the crude oil prices especially, it was the U.S. crude inventories, which also fell by a big one, 12.6 million barrels. Markets were anticipating a 2 million barrel of a decline. You saw 12 million barrel of a decline, and that clearly was yet another thing supportive. The other thing is that the OPEC meeting on 4th of December is now happening virtual instead of in person. That tells you that it's not going to be a long discussion or any big outcome expected as well. OPEC and allies may just about continue with the kind of cuts that they have already talked about, and that in turn also was supportive for the prices. For the month of November, we are still 7% on the weaker side, but for the overnight market, it has been a huge jump.
Okay, got that. Thanks a lot for that, Manisha. Well, here's a quick recap of all the top stocks that we're tracking. Stocks with positive news flow. We have Interglobe Aviation, Zomato, Dynamic Technologies, Sanghi Industries, Shilpa, Medicare, Tamilnad Mercantile Bank, KPI Green, Oberoi Realty, Suntec Realty, and ONGC. And a day like today, we don't have any stocks with negative news flow.